You know what they say about beans, they're good for your heart, but
Oh my goodness.
the more you... Whoa, the life.
Hey,
Hey,
I still can't believe we got this campsite
we definitely scored.
because we only booked last week, which
Yeah.
means there was a cancellation. So
Yeah.
thank you, whoever canceled, so that we can have this gorgeous site.
Yeah.
And it is our first time out this year, and we forgot so many things, including the steak that I was going to make for the meal today. So instead of fajitas, we're doing a taco mix in a burrito.
The taco seasoning, did you buy it from the store?
No, I made the taco seasoning, which you can find the recipe right here. So that's a bonus.
All right, let's get the show started.
All right, I'm just going to chop up all of my ingredients first before cooking. So I am using half an onion, but only a quarter of the onion is going into the beef. The other half of the half, the other quarter of the onion is going into the beans. I don't know about sitting and cutting. Look, you can't see what I'm doing. Should probably stand up. I'm only going to use half the pepper, I think, because the kids don't really like pepper. I'm just going to cut these into, I'm just going to dice them. I guess that's a word. Dice?
Yeah.
I'm just going to chop up a handful of cilantro. Some of it's going to be used as additional cilantro that you want to add, and then some of it, about a tablespoon actually, is going to go into the beans. And for those of you who would like to see a written recipe, I do offer written recipes to my patrons on Patreon, and you can find the information in the description below. Okay, because I only have butter, I'm using butter.
For the folks that don't know what it is, what this is, it's called a SKOTTLE.
So at home, you can just use a frying pan and use vegetable oil or whatever oil you're using. You don't have to use butter, but that's what I am using here.
And the SKOTTLE is just a carbon steel disc that runs off a single propane burner.
I'm using, that was a tablespoon of butter and a quarter onion chopped. And at home, you can just use vegetable oil or whatever oil you're using in a frying pan. And we're just going to cook this until the onions are translucent. I'm just using about 3/4 pound of ground beef. I'm going to cook this until it's no longer pink and cook through. And this is lean ground beef. Okay, and I'm adding about a tablespoon of the taco seasoning while it's cooking. It's almost cooked through. Oh, it smells so yummy.
It does.
And I'm starving again because, you know, our bacon and pancake breakfast didn't tie me over. I'm adding the peppers. I'm just going to cook for another minute or two. All right, I'm just going to turn this off. We're going to cover it so that I can get the rest of the meal done. We're moving on to the beans. Great. This is just a wok cover that I had at home.
Yeah, the company that makes the SKOTTLE sells a SKOTTLE lid, but you know what? It's just a wok lid.
It's I think the exact same lid.
Yeah.
heating up a tablespoon of butter. And again, at home, I would just use vegetable oil. And I'm going to add the other quarter onion. Cook this for a couple minutes until it's translucent. Okay, just bought this because I forgot to bring a can opener. Oh, ta-da!
Whoa, yay! Success.
That's a lot of liquid. Because there's so much liquid in this can of beans, I am going to let it boil and try to see if I can boil down some of the liquid. Otherwise, we'll just serve it and try to drain off some of the liquid. But at home, what I normally do is I rinse out the black beans and drain it, add it to my pot, and then I add about 2 tablespoons of chicken broth, and then just let it simmer for about 5 minutes with the lid on at a low temperature. And that's it. But here, there's so much liquid, I'm gonna try to cook it down. In the meantime, I'm going to make the tortillas. You can get just flour tortillas, but I have these awesome flour tortillas that you have to cook. They only take about a minute per side, so it won't take long. Boil, boil, boil.
Chopsticks, your choice of multi-tool.
It is. They're versatile.
It's gonna explode.
This is probably my most perfect one. All right, that's it. Oh, to finish off the beans, turning off the heat. And we're gonna stir in, first of all, I should probably salt it. Oh look, a lot of the liquid burned down. Burned down?
Burned off.
Burned off. Some salt. And about a tablespoon of cilantro. And that's it.
I love these beans.
I know, me too. I wonder how it'll be without the chicken stock. The chicken stock adds a little more flavor, and then I don't normally add salt. But this should be fine. All right, it's time to assemble and eat.
I gotta survey the goods first. Wow, that's a lot of stuff going on here. What on earth?
I know, I'm just using the lettuce from the Caesar salad. So there are certain things that are worth doing camping and some things are not. So I learned quickly that making your own Caesar salad on site was not such a great idea. But buying a big one from Costco is a pretty good deal. And I can use the lettuce for this and not have to worry.
Wait, MacGyver?
Well, yeah, and having Caesar salad and getting our greens in as well. It's a healthy choice, no?
Yep, and one of the other shortcuts that we are applying on this trip is bacon.
Oh, the pre-cooked bacon. So at Costco, there's a brand that sells pre-cooked bacon, and you just have to heat it up. And I think that is a winner because cooking bacon, it just causes so much grease, and where are you going to dispose of it and all of that stuff while camping is not great. 1 tortilla. And I even got like this lactose-free cheese for Dude. Monterey Jack, lactose-free. See?
Thank you, brand, for creating lactose-free cheese.
So you get cheese today.
Thanks.
What else do you want? Meat?
Mm-hmm.
So you could, on your pan, melt the cheese on your tortilla. And some beans. Extra cilantro.
Yes, please.
A little bit of lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get some lettuce without the Parmesan on there. Parmesan.
Oh, it's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, whatever.
Some extra cheese?
Yeah.
Some guacamole. I actually had to buy this guacamole because avocados were not ripe. The store I went to had like 5 different sections of avocado and not one single ripe one ready to go.
So,
Just saying.
yeah.
Anyways, it doesn't come with a lid, so we're gonna have to eat all this.
Ah, no problem.
What else do you want? Salsa?
A little bit of salsa, no sour cream.
All right, like that?
That'll do it.
All right, I'm gonna let you wrap your own.
And it's, you know, the intro to...
Oh, and it's now, or what do I say? It's time for...
Oh, my Atlanta. The taste.
You're such a clown.
Oh my goodness. Actually, this might be too big. It's bursting. Oh my goodness, I don't know what end to go at. Okay. Lettuce,
how's
yeah.
the lettuce?
Oh, well, with a hint of Parmesan cheese. It's almost Caesar-like.
Oh, biggest bite ever.
It's good. I'm not missing anything, but you're not having steak. I mean, that taco seasoning takes whatever meat into where you want to be. So, flavor-wise, the fresh tortillas really are so much nicer than just the flour tortillas that you pick up from the market. So for all you people that can get those fresh tortillas, likely south of the border, you should do it. It'll be so much better. I like the salsa that we usually buy. It's got a fresher taste to it. It even has the name.
Fresh is best.
Brand name is called Fresh is Best. It's made in BC. And the guac that you usually make at home would be better, but it's really good.
Excellent.
This is like gourmet camp food, a la Fleur Lam.
You know, I can't go without eating something
Yeah.
more than just Smokies. Although we are having Smokies tomorrow.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks, dude. Well, that wasn't a difficult recipe to do, even at a campsite. So I hope you'll give it a try, whether camping or at home. And remember, any of the tools that we use will be listed in the description below. And every time you buy something off one of our links, we get a little cut that keeps the channel going. Please subscribe to my channel down below if you don't already. Check out my recipe book here and some other camping videos over there. Till next time, be simple, ordinary, and joyful.